The deepest point on continental Earth has been identified in East Antarctica under the Denman Glacier. Deep beneath the icy surface of Antarctica, a groundbreaking discovery has been made, shattering our understanding of human history. After decades of speculation and searching, a secret human civilization from the inner Earth has finally been found, hidden away in the frozen continent's territories. This revelation is extraordinary, challenging our knowledge about the origins of humanity. Antarctica is this frozen continent of untold secrets and mysteries, which has long been a siren call to explorers and scientists. A recent discovery has sparked curiosity about the existence of life and human civilization before it was covered with ice, and also the existence of aliens. What exactly did they find in Antarctica, and what secrets has this ancient civilization been hiding for centuries? Join us in this video as we unveil the mystery of Antarctica, the shocking secret human civilization discovered there. For centuries, Antarctica has been shrouded in mystery, its icy surface hiding secrets that have long fascinated scientists and explorers. Recent discoveries have shed new light on the continent's past, revealing hints of mysterious past inhabitants. All of this has been uncovered by the latest technology, revealing evidence of a secret human civilization that once existed in the inner Earth. There have also been rumors of secret bases built by the Nazis during the war, including possible crash sites of unidentified flying objects. Deep beneath the frozen tundra, researchers have uncovered remnants of an ancient culture that predates modern human history. The findings are nothing short of astonishing, with artifacts and structures that hint at an advanced civilization, ancient communities buried under the ice. This groundbreaking discovery is a revelation that forces us to re-examine our understanding of the world and our place within it. It is not something to be ignored. What has been happening in Antarctica's icy world, and how have these discoveries challenged our understanding? Keep watching to find out. Earth itself is mysterious. It holds so many secrets and has fascinated many researchers, explorers and scientists, leading to the mystery of Antarctica. Many have argued, connecting it to the theory of Earth being hollow. Supporters of Earth being spherical say that Aristotle observed Earth's curvature and Earth's shadow on the moon during a lunar eclipse, a phenomenon that only occurs because Earth is spherical. They also point to the principles of gravity. The force that pulls objects toward the center of the Earth is uniform across the planet's surface, something only possible on a sphere. If Earth were hollow or flat, gravity would behave differently at the edges than it does at the center, leading to strange and observable phenomena that we simply don't experience. Flat Earth supporters, however, argue that what we see with our own eyes is the most reliable evidence of all. To them, the horizon always appears flat, no matter how high one ascends. Whether standing on the beach or flying at 35,000 feet, the horizon seems to stretch out in a straight line, uncurved and uninterrupted. They contend that if Earth were truly spherical, we would observe a noticeable curvature from such heights. Central to the hollow Earth theory are the polar regions, which are believed to contain the entrances to the inner world in Antarctica. Supporters of this theory point to the North and South Poles as the most likely locations for these gateways, with Antarctica often considered the most significant of these sites. Many expeditions have been carried out in Antarctica, sparking speculation about hidden underground societies and openings near the South Pole. Hollow Earth supporters claim that the South Pole is the entrance to the underground world. Though there have been talks about strange magnetic events during secret military activities, the true nature of Antarctica is being kept from the public for reasons known only to those in power. Admiral Richard Byrd's findings of a pentagon raise many questions about the history of Antarctica. Admiral Byrd was actually silent after his expeditions. He discovered things that they kept him from disclosing to the world. Now, to understand most of these findings, let's go back a little to the origin of Antarctica. To understand the origins of Antarctica, we will trace it back to the time of the supercontinent Gondwana. Gondwana was an enormous landmass that included not just what is now Antarctica but also parts of Africa, South America, Australia, India, and the Arabian Peninsula. This supercontinent formed during the late Precambrian to early Paleozoic era. Gondwana began to break apart due to the process of plate tectonics. This gradual breakup was driven by the movement of the Earth's lithospheric plates, massive slabs of rock that make up the planet's outer shell. As these plates shifted and collided over millions of years, they caused the supercontinent to fracture and separate into the continents we recognize today. Antarctica began its slow drift toward the South Pole as part of this continental rearrangement. One of the most fascinating pieces of evidence used to support the theory of an ancient civilization in Antarctica is the Piri-Reis map. This map is famous for its depiction of the coastlines of South America, Africa, and what some believe to be Antarctica. The most intriguing aspect of the map is that it appears to show the coastline of Antarctica without ice, a feature that modern cartographers would not have been able to accurately map. The Piri-Reis map has fueled speculation that it was based on much older maps, possibly dating back to a time when Antarctica was not covered in ice. Some researchers suggest that during this time, Antarctica had no ice and humans dwelled there. The idea that the Piri-Reis map shows an ice-free Antarctica aligns with the theory of crustal displacement. This theory suggests that the Earth's crust can shift, causing entire continents to move to different latitudes. This would mean that Antarctica could have been located in a more temperate zone, allowing for the possibility of human habitation before the continent drifted to its current location near the South Pole. The theory of crustal displacement offers a potential explanation for how Antarctica could have once supported life. The Earth's crust is capable of sudden dramatic shifts, moving entire continents to new positions over a relatively short period. This would have significant implications for our understanding of ancient history and geography. Perhaps the most mysterious aspect of the theory of an ancient civilization in Antarctica is the claim that pyramid structures have been discovered beneath the ice. These structures, often compared to the pyramids of Egypt, are said to be located in various parts of the continent, particularly in the Ellsworth Mountains. The idea that pyramids exist in Antarctica has sparked a great deal of speculation. Some believe that these structures were built by an advanced civilization that once thrived on the continent. Others suggest that the pyramids could be of extraterrestrial origin, built by beings from another planet who had the technology and knowledge to create such monumental structures. The theory that these pyramids were built by an advanced civilization from another planet is even more speculative. Proponents of this idea suggest that the structures were created by extraterrestrial beings who visited Earth thousands of years ago. According to this theory, these beings may have left behind advanced technology and knowledge that influenced early human civilizations. The pyramids of Antarctica, along with similar structures found in Egypt and other parts of the world, are seen as part of a global network of ancient monuments that were used for communication or energy generation. The idea that Antarctica's pyramids were built by beings from another planet is part of a broader theory that suggests early human civilizations were influenced or even guided by extraterrestrial visitors. This theory, often associated with the ancient astronaut hypothesis, proposes that advanced beings from other worlds visited Earth in the distant past and shared their knowledge with early humans. Supporters of this theory point to the similarities between the pyramids of Antarctica and those found in other parts of the world. They argue that these structures are too complex to have been built by early humans using only primitive tools and techniques. Instead, they believe that the pyramids were constructed using advanced technology, possibly provided by extraterrestrial beings. Now, here is one of the most interesting parts of this. Admiral Byrd found out, but they tried to silence him concerning his findings. His expeditions captured the imagination of the world and laid the groundwork for much of what we know about this remote and mysterious land. But beyond the documented scientific achievements of Byrd's missions, there are persistent theories that suggest his expeditions uncovered much more than just ice and snow. These include human civilizations, UFOs, secret Nazi bases, and extraordinary encounters that have fueled speculation for decades. The government is concealing the truth from the public eye. Still, things concerning expeditions are in the hands of NASA, which dictates what information is released and what remains classified. The Antarctic expedition was first led by Germany, with another beginning in 1938 with the launch of the new Swabia expedition. The United States soon followed suit, initiating its own Antarctic program. American involvement in Antarctica was sparked by concerns about German and Japanese interests in the region. The U.S. government recognized the strategic importance of Antarctica, particularly in terms of potential military bases and probably access to the continent's resources. The United States launched Operation High Jump, a large-scale naval operation. This expedition aimed to establish an American presence in Antarctica, conduct scientific research, and explore the continent's potential for military use. Admiral Byrd led this American expedition, carrying out more expeditions over time. Byrd's expeditions were remarkable not only for their scientific contributions but also for their use of modern technology, including airplanes and radio, which were groundbreaking at the time. One of Byrd's most famous expeditions was Operation High Jump, which involved a massive deployment of American military personnel, ships, and aircraft to Antarctica. Officially, the mission aimed to establish a research base, train personnel, and conduct scientific experiments, but the sheer scale of the operation and the secrecy surrounding some of its activities have led to numerous conspiracy theories about what Byrd and his team were really doing in the frozen wilderness. Among the most intriguing claims about Bird's expeditions is the idea that he may have discovered evidence of an ancient human civilization beneath the Antarctic ice. According to some sources, Bird's team allegedly stumbled upon structures that suggested the presence of an advanced civilization that existed long before the continent became covered in ice. These structures, often described as pyramids or massive stone buildings, are said to be similar to those found in Egypt, leading to speculation that they were built by a lost civilization with advanced knowledge of architecture and engineering. Some even suggest that this civilization may have been connected to the mythical Atlantis, a great empire said to have been lost beneath the waves. Another layer of intrigue surrounding Bird's Antarctic expeditions involves reports of UFO sightings and encounters with unidentified flying objects. According to some accounts, Bird's team encountered strange phenomena. These reports have fueled speculation that Antarctica could be home to a hidden extraterrestrial base or that the continent has long been a site of interest for otherworldly visitors. Some conspiracy theorists even suggest that Bird's expeditions were not just about scientific research but also about investigating these mysterious phenomena and possibly even establishing contact with extraterrestrial beings. The most famous of these theories comes from Bird's diary, in which he allegedly describes an encounter with beings from another world who warned him about the dangers of nuclear weapons and urged humanity to pursue peace, especially after the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. One of the most persistent conspiracy theories related to Antarctica involves Nazi Germany and its alleged establishment of a secret base on the continent. According to this theory, during World War II, the Nazis sent an expedition to Antarctica. The theory goes on to suggest that the Nazis built a hidden base beneath the ice, where they continued to develop advanced technology, including flying saucers. After the war ended, some versions of the story even claim that Adolf Hitler himself escaped to this base and that the Nazis established a secretive high-tech society in Antarctica. Operation High Jump, conducted from 1946 to 1947, was one of the largest and most ambitious Antarctic expeditions ever undertaken. Led by Admiral Byrd, the operation involved over 4,000 personnel, 13 ships, and numerous aircraft. The official goals of the mission were mainly for observation, to establish the Antarctic Research Base Little America 4, train personnel for cold weather operations, and conduct scientific research. The scale of the operation, combined with the secrecy surrounding some of its activities, has led to widespread speculation about its true purpose. Speculation says that strange aircraft like a saucer came out of the ocean. Where did it come from if not for all that we suspected? One of the most intriguing aspects of Operation High Jump is the sudden and unexplained termination of the mission several months earlier than planned. This fueled speculation that the mission encountered something unexpected, possibly related to extraterrestrial activity. The establishment of Little America 4 during Operation High Jump was a significant achievement for the United States. It was located on the Ross Ice Shelf. The base served as a hub for scientific research and exploration. It was here that Byrd and his team conducted numerous experiments and gathered valuable data on the Antarctic environment. Little America 4 was also the site of several intriguing incidents that have contributed to the mystery surrounding Byrd's expeditions. According to some accounts, members of the expedition reported seeing strange lights in the sky, as well as unusual radar readings that could not be explained by known natural phenomena. These reports have led some to believe that Little America 4 was not just a research base but also a key location in the investigation of unexplained phenomena in Antarctica. Many speculated, without offering much evidence, that Byrd flew over the German base during Operation High Jump, and in retaliation 4 of his aircraft were shot down by German secret weapons. According to a map, the planes were lost around the coordinates 73 degrees south latitude and 23 degrees east longitude, which is far to the east of the Mullig-Hoffman Mountains. This single event, as stated, threw the whole high jump exercise into a curious light, for it somehow changed the entire character of the Byrd expedition. Within 48 hours, Admiral Byrd had given orders to cancel the expedition and made preparations to leave Antarctica. The mission had lasted closer to 8 weeks than the originally planned 8 months. No official reason was given for the sudden withdrawal. According to some sources, there was a claim that many of Byrd's men were lost and that at least 4 of his aircraft had disappeared in mysterious circumstances involving strange enemy aircraft. The documentary evidence shows that Byrd confined his personal flying to the Ross Sea region and the South Pole, some 2,000 kilometers away from Dronning Maud Land, that there was no landing of U.S. armed forces anywhere near Dronning Maud Land, and that the only aircraft lost during High Jump crashed on the opposite side of Antarctica from Dronning Maud Land. The flying saucer story has been given some credence in UFO circles by something Byrd is claimed to have said in a newspaper article. The article by Lee Van Atta, one of the U.S. reporters on High Jump, appears in the March 5, 1947, issue of El Mercurio. According to the report published by El Mercurio, Byrd shared his concerns at a conference about the fragile state of Antarctica. He emphasized the urgent need for collective action to safeguard the continent and the planet. He warned that these alien beings had conveyed a stark message about human activities threatening the planet's stability and that we must cease destructive practices, saying, "We are not alone in this universe, and our actions have consequences." Byrd's revelations about his encounters with extraterrestrial life in Antarctica came with a price. Reports claim that Byrd said in this article that, in the case of a new war, the continental United States would be attacked by flying objects that could fly from pole to pole at incredible speeds. Other sources have repeated that statement. Admiral Richard Byrd warned that the United States should adopt measures of protection against the possibility of an invasion of the country by hostile planes coming from the polar regions. The admiral explained that he was not trying to scare anyone, but the cruel reality is that in case of a new war, the United States could be attacked by planes flying over one or both poles. This statement was made as part of a recapitulation of his own polar experience in an exclusive interview with the International News Service. Talking about the recently completed expedition, Byrd said that the most important result of his observations and discoveries is the potential effect that they have in relation to the security of the United States. The fantastic speed with which the world is shrinking is one of the most important lessons learned during his recent Antarctic exploration. I have to warn my compatriots that the time has ended when we were able to take refuge in our isolation and rely on the certainty that the distances, the oceans, and the poles were a guarantee of safety. Due to the sensitive nature of his experiences, he was placed under strict security measures to protect him and the information he carried. Admiral Byrd learned that the government also knew about Agartha, an underground world accessible through places like Tibet, the Great Pyramid of Giza, and the North Pole. Agartha is likely linked to the hollow Earth theory, which proposes that the Earth is not a solid sphere but rather a shell with a hollow interior. This theory suggests that there are vast habitable spaces within the Earth, accessible through polar openings or other secret passages. According to proponents of this theory, these inner realms could harbor advanced civilizations and ancient knowledge. Byrd found an entrance to the South Pole on his final Antarctica mission in 1955, which he called his most important voyage. After much preparation, his team flew 2,700 miles from their McMurdo Sound base to 2,300 miles past the pole. If Byrd's plane had continued straight over, it would have almost reached the Atlantic Ocean near the equator, but this did not happen. It is more likely that on March 13, the day he returned to America from his last polar journey, Byrd's plane went 2,300 miles past the South Pole into the Earth's interior. In December 1956, his diary was discovered, revealing his struggle between staying silent and wanting to share his discoveries. But do you know the most shocking part? Byrd might have reached the Earth's inner core, as suggested in a radio message that the government supposedly censored to keep it from the public. The United States government tried to hide this, as later warned by President Eisenhower in his 1961 farewell address when he spoke about the monstrous military-industrial complex. His story of the Antarctica expedition was detailed by National Geographic in a piece titled Our Navy Explores Antarctica, but the sad thing is that almost every copy was quickly collected and hidden by the United States government. Similarly, in July 1947, there was a UFO incident in Roswell, New Mexico, which was immediately concealed by the government. However, over the years, more evidence has surfaced about Antarctica, and its hidden secrets are becoming disclosed. More unbelievable secrets about Antarctica were exposed in an interview by Linda Moulton Howe with a retired officer. He did not want to be known and agreed to do the interview only if his identity would remain hidden, and his face was obscured from the camera. He shared his extraordinary story with trepidation, his voice a mix of fear and awe as he recounted his experiences in Antarctica. He spoke of encountering beings not of this world, who watched and studied his team with an unnerving intensity. The officer's words painted a picture of a continent shrouded in mystery, where the laws of nature did not apply. He described how his team tried to communicate with these beings. The officer's testimony aligns with Byrd's findings about the strange and unexplained phenomena that lurked in the uncharted regions of Antarctica. He also talked about a large octagonal structure protruding from the ice. From this, it looks like there are many secrets about what really went down in Antarctica that the world doesn't know. There has also been the discovery of artifacts in Antarctica, uncovering an ancient civilization that shares striking similarities with the ancient Egyptians and Peru. The most remarkable find is the presence of elongated skulls, eerily reminiscent of those found in Egypt's pharaonic tombs. This extraordinary discovery has sparked more curiosity among researchers who believe that this Antarctic civilization may have had cultural and spiritual exchanges with the ancient Egyptians. The elongated skulls, in particular, suggest a shared knowledge of cranial modification practices, which hold more evidence for the existence of human civilization in Antarctica. This finding has significant implications for our understanding of human history and cultural migration. It suggests that ancient civilizations may have had more extensive networks and exchanges than previously thought, and that Antarctica may have played a more prominent role in human history. In the frozen vastness of Antarctica, there is also speculation about the existence of a gate city beneath the ice. This gate city is a marvel of celestial engineering, a shimmering metropolis crafted from the very essence of light. Its architecture defies the laws of mortal construction, with towers and spires that seem to grow organically from the crystal ice. The city pulsates with an otherworldly energy, as if the very fabric of spacetime has been woven into its being. New findings support theories of hidden Nazi military activities at the poles. Russian research found an abandoned Nazi outpost in the Arctic, thought to have been used by the Third Reich in their search for ancient artifacts. A huge golden swastika, over 100 meters wide and long, was discovered at the bottom of Lake Vostok in Antarctica. In a groundbreaking discovery, a team of researchers also identified a mysterious crash site on South Georgia Island, a remote archipelago located mere miles from Antarctica's icy shores. This finding aligns with much speculation that the wreckage could be of extraterrestrial origin. Initial surveys of the site revealed a large metallic object partially buried in the island's rugged terrain. Preliminary analysis suggests that the material is unlike any known alloy. While the exact nature of the crash site remains unclear, researchers are eager to explore the possibility of a UFO connection. South Georgia Island's proximity to Antarctica, a region long associated with unexplained phenomena and alleged extraterrestrial activity, has only added more fuel to this discovery. Photos from this site showed linear marks on the ice, like tracks, sparking more debates about its origin. Some astronauts have noticed the similarities between the supposed crash spacecraft and Oumuamua. Oumuamua, a mysterious and intriguing interstellar object, was first detected in 2017 by astronomers. Measuring approximately 400 meters in length and 40 meters in width, Oumuamua is an elongated, cigar-shaped entity that defies easy categorization. Its unusual shape, reddish hue, and lack of a tail or coma led scientists to speculate about its origins. Initially, astronomers believed Oumuamua to be a comet or asteroid from our solar system. However, as more data became available, its unusual acceleration and motion suggested an extraterrestrial origin. Several theories have emerged about Oumuamua's origins, including the possibility that it's an alien spacecraft or probe, an interstellar asteroid, or even a hydrogen iceberg formed in the depths of an interstellar cloud. Its discovery has opened doors to new areas of research, encouraging scientists to explore the possibility of interstellar objects and the potential for life beyond our solar system. We may uncover answers to humanity's eternal questions about the universe. The research team will still conduct a thorough excavation and analysis of the site, and they may uncover evidence. The discovery has already sparked intense interest and debate, with many wondering if this could be one of the long-awaited proofs of extraterrestrial life. While NASA has made groundbreaking discoveries in space exploration, some believe that the agency may be hiding information about the existence of aliens. Conspiracy theories have circulated about NASA's alleged cover-ups, with some pointing to supposed UFO sightings and unexplained phenomena in space. Some argue that NASA's silence on the matter is suspicious, fueling speculation about a potential cover-up. Kevin Hand, a scientist at NASA's Ames Research Center, said on a podcast about the possibility of life in the ocean. On Earth, water covers 75% of the planet, and satellite technology has given us detailed views of places in Antarctica. The accumulation of evidence and discoveries in Antarctica and beyond has probably led to the realization that we might not be alone in the universe. From the Admiral Byrd expedition and the retired Navy officer to the discovery of the elongated skulls and the finding of the UFO crash site on South Georgia Island, all point to the existence of extraterrestrial life. The detection of Oumuamua, an interstellar object of unknown origins, has expanded our understanding of the universe and its many mysteries. The discoveries in Antarctica, coupled with the enigmatic accounts of Admiral Byrd's expeditions, have revived interest in hollow Earth theories. The notion of a hollow, habitable interior within our planet has long fascinated theorists and explorers, with many agreeing and others disagreeing. Bird's diary entry, which is reported to have contained unknown landscapes and advanced civilizations, is still open for further research about the existence of an inner world, but this can't be done easily as it is in the hands of the government. NASA's silence on the matter has raised suspicions of a cover-up. Why would they keep such vital information from the public? As we continue to explore and uncover the secrets of the cosmos, it is evident that our understanding of the universe and our place within it will probably keep changing. The United States has since maintained a permanent presence on the continent. The existence of alien life is no longer a question of if it exists but is slowly becoming a question of when we will finally acknowledge and accept it, if it actually exists. Drop your thoughts about this expedition in the comments section below. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more. Also, click the next video shown on your screen, you will enjoy it.